All right. Good evening, everybody. It is the top of the hour. Thank you all very much for joining us on tonight's training. We're grabbing a couple of slide decks here. So how's everybody doing? Please type in the chat room where you're zooming in with us from, and we'll be getting started just a second. All right, we've got Florida and Ellenwood, Georgia. We've got Detroit, Florida again, Killeen, Texas, my brother Eric Williams. Great to have you on the call. Great Alta Loma, California. Never heard of that even. Michigan is on the call. Bahamas is here. All right. Jersey, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Rhode Island, Tacoma, Washington, New York City, Colorado. Good evening to you. Lansing, Michigan, Orlando, Florida. Hey, Brother Ruel, what's happening, man? Sherman Brown, what's going on? Arizona, Lexington, Kentucky, St. Pete, Florida, Nashville, Tennessee. The Wealth Builders are coming in here. Jackson, Mississippi, South Carolina, Buffalo, New York, Galen Royal, my brother and sister out of Compton, California, Tampa, Florida, Cincinnati, Ohio. All right. And who else do we have? Keep typing. Emporia, Virginia, Florida again. Adeline, I hope I pronounced that right. Jay Smooth, what's up, man? What's going on? Atlanta in the house. Veronica Burrows, again, Atlanta. We're taking over. I'm going to put some live meetings together in a minute, Team Atlanta. Y'all ready? Let me know. Daphne Demeraux, California. Maharaja, New York. Never heard of that as well. Never heard of that. Let's see, Richmond, Virginia. New York. Columbus, Ohio. That's my brother, big brother, as a matter of fact, Melvin Gardner, Columbus, Ohio. Good to see you on the call, Mr. Gardner. Serious gladiator there. Hampton, Virginia. New York, Deborah Polite is in the house. Eileen Folks from Montgomery, Alabama. I know the place well. All right, so slightly different presentation tonight. Mr. Nate Hines is on the platform. Mr. Hines, did you want to have any words before we get started here? Washington is in the house. Welcome to the call. All right. Yeah, so we're going to, Dr. Robert Hill, Columbus, Georgia. What's going on, Dr. Hill? Enjoying your post, brother, following you on social media there. Keep doing what you do. All right, so tonight, what I want to do, I want to get real down into the weeds. I had this really great call with Ms. Tanisha Glassby and her team, and I learned some stuff from her. And it concerned me a little bit, Sister Pill, because sometimes we think that we're training what people need to learn. In actuality, sometimes we need to just take a quick little pause, step back, and make sure that people are getting what they need, not what we think they need. Anybody in the chat room agrees with me on that, type me. We need to make sure they're getting what they need rather than what we think they need. We need to make sure that we're specializing the training every now and then. I know we have brand new people all the time, and they need to get some specialized training. They need to fast start training. So I'm going to go through that. But what I want to spend the rest of the evening doing is Q&A. So let's jump into some fast start, and let's go through a little bit of what you do when you first get started. GSPartners is super easy. Sometimes it's almost laughable that we do a fast start training, but we do need to do it because those of us that are already in, now it seems super simple to us. But remember how it felt before you joined. Remember how it felt before you joined. And we had a nice little progression upward, those of us that have been here a while, but those that are brand new, it could be a little daunting. So my job tonight is to make it super simple for you. So let's go into what happens from the moment you get a link from someone until the day you get going and start really rolling. So when you get someone's link and you click on it, it's going to give you a page like this. Complete the registration. You could become a customer or a member. You may as well become a member because member gives you all the customer benefits, but customer doesn't give you all the member benefits. And now that they've added a lot, even more value than it already was to the member, just click on member and fill out this information. Now, very important, when you first click this, at the very top, there will be a sponsor information. Let me go back and let me go into one of my junior accounts, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. So let me go into my wife's account and I'll show you what your link should look like. I'll show you where to get your link. Some people don't even know where to get their link. And the back office, the dashboard is being simplified even more than it is already. Now, I love the back office, but Mr. Height went through it with a team from Korea, and it translated a little bit different for a foreign country. So they're now going back through it with a fine-tooth comb and making sure everything is super duper simple. All right, so it seems simple to us here in the US, but to some other people, wasn't that simple. So over here on the left, you can find everything you need. This is the control panel over here on the left. And if you go to My Statistics, or at the top of the page, there's this little icon right here. That's also My Statistics. So you can either click that or you can click this. Both of them are going to take you to the same page. So notice here, it brings you to your statistics page. Also, if I click here, it'll bring you to your statistics page. It's the exact same place. Here you'll find a lot of goodies. One, legacy points, and you can do a lot with these. I didn't know my wife had that many legacy points. That's pretty cool. You'll see your personal information, your sponsors information, information on your network, the team you're building, your USDT volume. And if you scroll all the way down here, you'll see referral link, and you can click that and it'll give you not only your link, but it'll give you your QR code. Some people are making t-shirts out of this QR code. They're putting it on their business cards. This is really fire. So that's where you find your referral link. I'm going to copy this real quick to show a brand new person, one, how to sign up, two, what it's going to look like once they get it. Now, this is vital. I had this happen yesterday. I signed up a new partner and she signed up her brother. He went immediately to GSPartners.global and he signed up without a sponsor. And she was dismayed by that. She didn't know you could do that. And yes, you can. You can sign up without a sponsor. You don't want to do that because you're cut off from your support team. But it is e-commerce and you can sign up without a sponsor by law. So I'll close this here and I'll log out from Onisha. You click here, this little button here to log out. And now I copied her link. And you want to just go up to the address bar and paste right there. That's how you paste your sponsor link. And when you hit enter, again, it comes up to this page to register. If I'm going too fast at any point, somebody just type slow down. I'm monitoring the chat room, but I want to make sure you get the simplicity of the onboarding process. We do an onboarding training every Thursday night and every Sunday. Mr. Mike Johnson, Ms. Nikki Knox, Mr. Eric Trey Muhammad do a phenomenal job on onboarding. So I don't need to go too in depth, but anything I'm teaching tonight, please do not hesitate to tell me to slow down. I will definitely slow down. I'm here with you for at least an hour, hour and a half. So whatever you need, just feel free to text slow down in the chat room, okay? And hold on one second. All right, sorry about that little pause there. Had to respond to a business partner. Trying to handle some stuff. Okay, so you get the link of the person that sent it to you. When you click on it, it'll bring you to this registration page. And when you click to become a customer or a member, I'm not putting any pressure on you to become a member, but at least click member for your first month and just test out the benefits available. You want to see this sponsored by. Now, please do me a favor. If you're brand new on here, you're not a partner already, please don't take that link and register. Please don't. Please get with the person that's shared this with you. Let's maintain our integrity. Remember, the universe is watching. You want to do everything with integrity and have good energy because it'll come back to you. All right. So it's saying you're choosing to become a partner. You put your name, middle, and first. Put it in, please, exactly as it is. on your photo ID. That'll save you a lot of headache in the future. Put your email address, your phone number. Pretty cool right here. You need to you can type in here US and it'll bring you to USA. Click that and that'll put the 1 before your phone number. And then just go ahead and type your phone number in as regular. Create a username. If it's already taken, it won't allow it. You have to do a new one. Put in your password and confirm it. Click these boxes. Say I'm not a robot. Make sure you fill in the little, that right there. Do that. And then see, I messed it up. So it'll give you another one. Take your time and do it. Don't be like Mike. Put that in right there. And there you go. Hold on one more time. All right. All right, so once you finish that and you register like normal. So now I'm already registered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and just log in. Okay, so let me log back in. I'm going to log back into my wife's account. And the reason why I'm logging into my wife's account is I may decide to buy something. And if I do, I want to get a commission on it. Since I'm training, that'll be my compensation for training, doing such an amazing job training tonight. So that's why I'm using her account. There you go. I typed my credentials in wrong and it'll tell me. So you can't break anything. Somebody was saying one day, just click around. I think it was Roger Williams said, just click around. You can't break anything. Just click around and learn everything. Just take your time and learn. 2FA, what is that? That's two-factor authentication. That's Google's two-factor authentication. Please set that up on your account because it keeps anybody from being able to get into or remove anything from your account unless they have your phone. Now, if you lose your phone and give away your password, then you might have some trouble there. All right. So now we're in here. We've got a Bitcoin wallet, an Ethereum wallet, a G99 wallet, Lydian Lyons wallet. She's got some Lions she needs to move over. Lydian Stater wallet, Pax Gold wallet, USDT wallet, and an XLT wallet. That's the digital real estate. And you can send and receive coins from those wallets anytime you choose. Receive, these are your receive addresses under deposit. Deposit equals receive. Withdrawal equals send. Make sure you choose the proper wallet you're trying to send from or receive to. If you're trying to give somebody your wallet address to send you something, click on deposit. If it's XLT or if it's Ethereum, click on Ethereum. This is your wallet. Sometimes this little clipboard doesn't work right. I like to click and drag over this. Make sure you don't copy any extra spaces. See that little extra space I put in there? Extra space. Make sure you only copy the exact numbers and letters, that string of numbers and letters. Do it just like that. You can send that to a person. They can send you Ethereum or Bitcoin or Tether or any of these coins. So that's how that works. When you're ordering your debit card, you have to have KYC approval on GSPartners. You can find the KYC down here under settings and KYC. Another thing I think is very important, if you do have someone who signed up under the wrong person, Mr. Brown, I see your question there. Yes, let me read this. I'm gonna be kind of all over the place because again, I said I'm gonna be specialized in the training. Mr. Brown said, with all the new focus on Metaverse and MetaBroker and Lydian World, do you think we need to revise our realmoney.info link for clarity? Yes, I do believe we need to modify that and bring that up to speed. Probably do a new video recording. Mr. Williams, let's talk about that tomorrow because it does not put a huge focus on the metaverse, which is monster. And I'll be willing to do a brief recording on that just to get us something to stopgap until the company finishes all of their professional videos and so forth. All right, thank you, Mr. Brown, for that. Okay, so very important. If someone signs up wrong, make sure you come down here and set up 2FA. Follow the 2FA protocol and set up 2FA. I may even stay up late tonight and do that video, Mr. Brown. That was big. That's why we're a team. That's why we're amazing. That's beautiful. All right. Without setting up 2FA, you will not be able to do the next thing I'm about to show you, which is to delete the current profile and start over under the proper sponsor. You made a mistake. You have to have your 2FA set up. And then when you come over here and you scroll down under profile, you'll see this button right here. Now there's only one, and it says you can deactivate your account. This action is irreversible. So if you click this button, don't call me. Do not call me. Let me get at least 1 or 2 people to say, don't call Mike. If you click that button accidentally, don't call me. All right. Ms. Vendette, I have a new customer right now. Do they need to pay the $33 to be active? The answer is no. You do not have to be a 33 partner to be active. However, you can only do a limited amount of things. Without the 33, you don't have the Blockchain Academy. You can only buy the debit card and you can buy a metaverse certificate, but you will not get citizenships, which is huge. So at least for the first month, they should pay their 33, Ms. Vendette. I hope that answers your question. Please type in the chat room, yes, if that answers your question. Okay. And you hear my sisters and brothers here. They said, don't call Mike. Don't call me. Okay. If you click that button, this is only in emergencies. If you signed up with the wrong, I don't even like hovering over it, Roger. It scares me unbelievably. Yeah, you want the citizenships, Elmer. Absolutely. So that's important. That's only in the extreme case that you accidentally sign up without the proper sponsor. That's how you want citizenships. How? Okay, Elmer, let's get to that. I'm going to come to that now. So we see our dashboard. We see how to get your link to sign up people. Lydia World, I'll come back to that in a moment after this. So metaverse certificates, you click right here, Elmer. Thank you, Mike Johnson. That means really a lot coming from you, big bro. My goodness, you're the trainer of the century. When you click on metaverse certificates, Elmer, it'll bring you to all these certificates. Now, I want to spend some time right here because I know that when I get to Q&A, this is where we're going to get most of our questions, because here's the monster. And I mean that in the best sense. Here's the monster, Elmer. Here's where you can get rich. And I mean, pack some wealth. Okay, strategy session, Wealth Builders. Here we go. Any certificate that you buy, you're going to get a certain number of things. The first thing is, here's the price points. There are multiple different price points, Elmer, but this is where you buy the certificate. Why are you buying it? Well, let me see if I can pull up something real quick. I think I've got a better slide than I can explain it without the slide. Okay, here's why you're buying it. First of all, whatever the price is on the certificate, and Elmer, I'm speaking directly to you, but I'm talking to everybody. I'm training the whole team. But since you asked, how do you get it? I want to make sure you get it since you asked it. Whatever the price is that you buy, you're going to get that dollar value in Lydian World. You're going to get that. Can I make it larger? I can't. It's wide open. Can y'all see my screen big? Maybe, Miss Beverly, you can click on your 3 dots and make it bigger yourself. The 3 dots at the top right-hand corner of your browser, you should be able to make it bigger. Okay, thank you, Ms. Beverly. All right, so now you get these certificates. You get the citizenships. Now, let me see if I can do something real quick because I need to take my time right here. Miss Glassby, thank you. I just bragged on you for teaching me what you did with your team. Now, I'm going to jump back and forth. I'm going to click on Lydian World right here, Elmer. And this is where you place your certificates. I'm gonna go ahead and log into my wife's account because I do need to move some Lydian Lions anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her information in and come to her Lydian World. And I'll show you some stuff. When you buy a certificate, this is Lydian World. This is my MetaMask. It popped up because I'm linked to it. I'll go ahead and type that in case I do some actions tonight and it goes to my MetaMask. All right. So when you go down here to over on the left column, again, everything, all your control is on the left control panel. If I'm ever training, I say go to your control panel, this is what I mean. And you click on Metaverse certificates, and you'll see what is happening and where you can put your certificates. And you see my wife has quite a few certificates. It tells you which one she has, how far it's loaded. I think all of hers are fully loaded. Here's one that's not, Argentina. I may load that. Let me go ahead and load this. So you click here, when you place it, you click here to load it. Click right there to load it. And then this is really cool, activate. I think we already activated hers. Wait, it's loaded. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that wasn't loaded all the way. I was missing something. Mike Johnson didn't stop me. All right, I can upgrade from minor 1 to minor 2. I'm not going to do that at this point, but that's where you go to load your certificate. So let me see if I can find what I was trying to say. So when you go to financial in your Lydian world, everything is kind of intuitive. It all makes sense. And you'll see here, let's see. Oh, metaverse discount codes. That's what I was looking for. Metaverse discount codes. When you click on it, it'll show you the Lydian Lions you've got from the metaverse certificate you bought. And when you go to get a country, you'll just put that code in. Now, where do you get that code from? All right. You get it from either there or here, right here. Notice these aren't activated in countries yet. I still got to place these. I got a lot going on. Oh, no, I placed them as Lydian staters for mine. That's what it is. So this is where you get the code. And that's the code you put in Lydian World for your discounts. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So Lydian World takes you to our decentralized exchange. I'm already signed in. This is where you put all your countries and stuff like that. And then GSPartners is where you buy your metaverse certificates. Right here on the dashboard, click view details, or you can get it over here on the control panel. You purchase this. Now let me go back to my slides. So you get the dollar amount in citizenship credits, Lydian Lions. That's what you get. And it can be priced from $49 to $100,000. You're going to get that face value in NFT citizenships. Okay, thank you, Rashida. So whatever you buy, you get the dollar amount of the certificate in NFT citizenships, citizenship NFTs. These are a willable part of your state forever. As soon as you place citizenship in any country, you're now qualified to start earning our coin, the G999, for the rest of your life. Is that slow enough, Ms. Rashida? And I want to show you all this. So over back here in Lydian World, when I go down here to financial, you're going to see this wallet, the G999 wallet. Notice in her balances, she's got 26,616 G999. I just claimed those the other day. When I click on income wallets, she's got another 50 G999s that fell in here, another 0.0009 staters that fell in here, and some Lydian Lions. I can claim all of these by simply clicking claim all. And when you do this, it takes a while. So it says success. It's going to claim all those assets for me, in the words of Mike Johnson. It'll take a little while, but it'll claim all those assets and it'll put them in my balances. And I can use those balances to withdraw, export, exchange credits. I can use it. It's always liquid. So you've got 100% control of your assets at all times. Back to GSPartners. You go back and forth between these two sites. So the next great thing about purchasing one of these certificates is you save your crypto assets in this certificate. You can either you can fill this to mine Lydian staters and or both. And or, yes, you can compound them as well, Elmer, and I'll explain. And or you can fill this certificate with any of the assets you want, and BD Swiss, our trading partner, is going to manage your account and trade it for you. And your returns can be from 0% per day to infinity. There's no ceiling. It's all market-based. This is what I wanted to take my time on and talk to you guys about. It's all market-based. In other words, you could have this $10,000 certificate. The max load is $350,000. In other words, you can only put $350,000 on the platform for BD Swiss to trade for you if you choose Saturn. And here's where we want to get into strategy. The max load here is $500. The max load here is $2,000. The max load here is $10,000. The max load here is $25,000. Let's stop just on this top row for now. Should you choose Venus, you need, what's the lows? Explain that, Elmer. Give me a better question. Should you choose Venus at 25,000, you need to keep this 1/3 full to be considered active. Now, if you keep it 1/3 full for 18 months, this amount is going to be returned to you 300%. I'm going to say that again because my big sis, Rashida Warren, told me to slow down. Whatever the max load is, oh, what's the lowest amount we can put right now? Okay, lowest amount you can put now is $1. You could get this $49 certificate and you could put $1 in. From now, somebody type this in the chat room. The bonus right now is from now until July 1st, every dollar you put in any certificate, Mr. Height is going to match it with $1. 100% match into your certificate. Dollar for dollar from your first dollar. Somebody type that in, dollar for dollar. Type that in. Now until July 1st, dollar for dollar. So Elmer, if you were going to save $50 in Bank of America, you need to save that $50 in the MetaBroker account certificate and put $50 here because Mr. Height's going to make it $100. Now, you're going to get that match until July 1st. And here's the strategy. Everybody pay attention very closely. What's 1/3 of $500 to keep this certificate active? Let's do some class. What is 1/3 of this to keep it active to get the guarantee on this price? Y'all help me. What's 1/3 of $500 to keep it active? $167. So to keep it safe, keep $200 minimum in this account for 18 months, and you're going to get back 300% of what it cost you. Somebody tell me what's 300% guaranteed back. Somebody? Y'all not ready for GSPartners. I'm telling you, come on, Ruel, y'all not ready. 300% is $150. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at y'all. This is why I'm not a good trainer. Y'all notice how Mike Johnson can just talk so normal for the whole class? Like he'll get a little intense like that, but he's just so nice and even. Let's just say 150, Pastor Pam. Okay, look, think about this, folks. You didn't even pay the 49. You were gonna save $150 anyway. Put $200 in this thing, keep it for 18 months. They're gonna give you your 49 back, 300%. They're gonna give you $147 to be perfect, $150 back, and he matched you dollar for dollar. And that whole 18 months, BD Swiss was trading the heck out of that $500, giving you daily profits. And here you go, Elmer. You can take the profits out, put it in your personal wallet, your GS Lifestyle, and switch it to cash, your Coinbase card, or whatever you use to convert to cash, or you can put some of it back and make your trading account bigger to let them trade more, but it can't max load more than $500. That's why you get a bigger certificate, but don't get one so big that you can't 1/3 load it. Thank you so much. I don't mind. We're a team. We got all kind of different styles of training, and I love it all. So let me make sure everybody understands the strategy. So if I buy the Venus certificate, what is my threshold? I'm not even going to give y'all any more clues. Tell me, what is my threshold to make sure that I get 150% of this back after 18 months? What do I have to make sure I have loaded in 8250? I didn't even check your math. 8333. And make sure y'all got this. All right. I don't have, okay, 25,000 is the max load. 8333.33 is the real number. So what does Mike Dalco tell y'all should keep in there? All right, that's the exact number, Sherman. So what does Mike Dalco try? 9,000. That's right. Round it up. Matter of fact, I might even go to 10,000. All right, round it up to the nearest, nice round number. All right, so let's do some more quizzes. What if you get Mercury? What should you keep in the Mike Dalco strategy? Mercury, what should you keep in your account to guarantee 150% back on this? What should you keep in it? What should you keep in it? 5,000? Well, that's about half, Mike. 5,000. Wait a minute, which one did I say? Mercury? Mercury? Oh, y'all getting sharp on me. I got you. So all right. For the 5,000, I like it. Mike is right. I'm gonna go with Mike. 5,000, because 1/3 is actually 3,333. Push that thing. Push it. Okay. Push it. Don't even get close to the minimum. Stay qualified. Now, they're not going to be sticklers where if you dip below by $1, they're going to disqualify you. You will have a grace period to keep it over 1/3. I don't know exactly what that grace period is yet, but that's the strategy. It sounded like y'all understanding my strategy now. Somebody asked, let me knock some of these questions out. How does this impact taxes? I encourage you never to answer tax questions. Get with your trusted and professional tax advisor and find out what in crypto creates a taxable event. Write that down. Somebody put it in the chat room. What in crypto creates a taxable event? That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to even put myself near hot water. What in crypto creates a taxable event? That's right, Mike Johnson. We are not financial advisors. And Abdul Rahman put himself out there, but I'm not going to read it. Okay, just type in, that's the question to ask your professional. Ask them, dear professional, what creates a taxable event in crypto? That's what you need to ask. All right, will they be trading with our G999? That I don't know yet, Heavenly Nails, I don't know. Will G999 loaded certificates also be matched dollar for dollar? Yes, they will. Now I almost spin around in my chair right there. I almost spun around in my chair, John, you just fired the whole, you almost shut down the call. Let me go to Metaverse certificates. Okay, John, when you load your certificate, all right, I wish I had one of these unloaded. I got a good mind to buy one. But when you load it, when you click on load my certificate and you come here, it'll literally show you all the things you can load your certificate with. Mike Johnson, somebody bring Mike on. Him about to scream, man. I'm getting so fired up. John, you messed me up. Okay, John, load with G999. Somebody tell me what G999 is on the market right now. What's the price on the market? Somebody tell me. Let's get excited. Let me show you how integral Mr. Height is and brilliant Mr. Coachando is. The utility, Dante, I'm telling you, I had this guy trying to go back and forth with me on Facebook, and my wife said I should just, not respond. But I'm really wanting to help people, man. I know I got haters, but you know what? Haters need love too. Haters need love too, folks. With the price on the market, there you go, Abdul. 0.0042, depending on what exchange you're on. I'm seeing on FTH 0.0043. Either way, we right around 0.4 of a cent. What is it on here? Somebody, what is it on here? What is it in Lydia World? Boy, we get ready to go ham on strategy. No, it's not that on Lydia World. Look right here. Look in your back office. Just read. What is it? No, it's not 2 cents for this, Miss LaDonna. There you go, Abdul. It's 0.008. Let me see if I can make that a little bigger for some of y'all older people like me. All right, let me scroll down here. Look, I made it too big. I'm messing up. 0.008. Exactly. It's double. It's double, folks. It's double. So yeah, so right now, they're accepting our own coin. They don't care what the market says. They say, whatever the market says it is, I'll give you double that. And not only that, the Lydian Stater on the market right now is reading at $830. Well, what do we give you the stater if you fill it with stater? Folks, I can't even do this. I'm about to lose my mind. The stater, they're giving you 1656. They're giving you 2x on the stater. They don't care what the market value is. They know the value of our token, so they're going to let you fill it double. Yes, Joe. They're going to let you fill it double if you're doing trading. And watch this. So I put $1,000 worth of G999. It's literally like putting 2,000 cash into my Meta broker certificate. Now, here's a strategy. Who's earning G999 in GSPartners? Type me. Who's earning G999 in GSPartners? Type me. Me? Can I get more me's? I know more me's. Yeah, y'all earning G999s. Okay, so look what you can do. If you already know this, don't worry about it. Don't spoil my punchline. Go to your dashboard. Go to your dashboard. My wife has $451 worth of G999. She has 107,000. Check this out, y'all. Check me out. I can go to withdrawal and click on withdraw. I can go to G999. See, this is when people say that stupid stuff to me, like, this is not real and whatever, that 4-letter S word, I was just like, you just don't, I'm really nice to them. I was like, look, you really don't understand this project. Why don't you inbox me and let's chat? And you know what they do? Somebody tell me what they do. My wife trying to teach me this, but I don't know, it's something in my heart that if I can save one more person from their ignorance, I'm just trying to save them. They don't inbox me. They don't nothing. Exactly, Rita. They won't inbox, they ghost me. All right, now we've got another tool. Somebody type in the chat room, GStrade.exchange. Type that in. Now I'm gonna have to stop this part of the training in a minute because I'm getting too wound up and I'm gonna start taking some questions. I think that'll be a better. All right, now I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna log into my GStrade real quick. And little clue here, I always like to do my robot first before I do my 2FA, because sometimes if I have a hard time doing my robot, then I mess up on my 2FA. So I'll do my robot first, then I'm gonna go to my 2FA, two-factor authentication, and I'm gonna type it in as soon as it turns blue. Got 60 seconds before it turns red. I'm gonna log in. And I can literally go to my dashboard. Here again, this is why I try to have patience with my detractors. They just don't understand the validity and the heft of this system. And if I go to G999 and click on deposit, folks, I got $259 worth of US G999 right now. I could trade that for Bitcoin, send it to my GS Lifestyle and go to dinner right now. But if I click on deposit, here's my wallet address. Copy that wallet address. Go back to GSPartners from GStrade.exchange. Go back to GSPartners, and I'm gonna see if I've got this saved already. Let me paste it. Hold on. All right, let me copy. There's GSPartners. Let me paste it. There we go. Yep, I already got it saved. If I would not have had it saved, I would click on new address, paste the address here, and type something to remind me of what it is. Right? So I already have it saved. All right. So I click on that and I could put in the whole amount. I could even click on this and it'll put the max right there. And I could literally initiate and send this to my GS Trade. Once it is there, once it's there, or you know what? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, stop. I can control V. Let me go back. Let me tell you one other strategy. All right. My wife earned some Bitcoin. Just stay where you are. I can send my G999 straight to Lydian World and use it there. But there's something better. So my wife this month has earned some Bitcoin. So let's see what she's earned this month in Bitcoin. Okay, she's got about $9,000 in Bitcoin. I could send that Bitcoin straight from my financial. Get me clear here. $8,000. I could go to my Bitcoin wallet and I could go to my GS Trade and go to Bitcoin, click on deposit, copy that wallet, copy, and come right over here. Let me see if I've got it saved. I don't. Great. All right, so let me put new address, paste, and GS Trade MD. All right, add new address. All right, now watch what I'm about to show you. I could literally send the Bitcoin to GS Trade. Let's say I sent 0.8. I could send 0.8. It exceeds my current balance. I've got, 0.2. I'm sorry, 0.2. I was thinking of being a baller there. I could send that 0.2 Bitcoin to GS Trade. Once it's there, matter of fact, I'm gonna just do something for y'all real quick. I'm gonna sell some G999 just to get a little Bitcoin in here to show you what I mean. All right, I can go to the markets. It's a little advanced training, but y'all stay with me for a second. We'll illustrate a point about the power of the G999. I go to G999 and BTC. I'm gonna take a little beating here just for the sake of teaching you the market. I'll click on this. That's somebody's willing to sell that Bitcoin at that price. Do it again. Limit order. And I can do, so my max is 60,000. I'm gonna do half of it. I'm gonna do 30,000. Y'all see that? 30,000. Now it's gonna give me 0.0042 of Bitcoin. Now that's equal to in dollars, 0.0042 is about $195. All right, about $195. Now let me think of something real quick, because G999 is 0.004 on the market. 0.004 times 30,000. It's $120. I'm actually winning. The pricing here is good. Let me get some of my experts to back me up on this. Am I getting good pricing here? You guys let me know. No fees in the transaction. Say that, Mike Johnson. Why is that? Because I'm a member. That's why. No fees for members. That's fire. That's tens of thousands of dollars per year, depending on how much you trade. Some of my crypto people, am I getting a good price here? I feel like I am. I feel like 30,000 G999 on the market would be about 120 bucks. This is saying I'm getting $195. So back me up before I click the sell button. Somebody real quick. Yes, no gas fees. Everybody's saying, my pros are saying yes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and click this to expedite some time. I'm gonna sell this and see if it sells at all. No fee to member. Okay, sell is price is sent. I have no pending orders. It looks like it went through. So let me go back to my dashboard and we'll see if I got a decent deal here. Go down to Bitcoin. Okay, it's showing 110. Either way, it's 0.0042. The pricing is not bad. Now, I don't ever stress about $10, $50, $40. Doesn't matter with me. Too late, Mr. Hancock, Miss Hancock, whoever you are, W. Hancock. Too late, I already did it. Now, what I would do is I would withdraw this. I would withdraw this $110 to Lydian World. Now, why would I do that? Somebody help me out. Tell me, why would I do it? Oh, no. That's not what I was trying to do. But somebody tell me, why am I utilizing my Bitcoin? Tell me why. I'll give you a chance to sniff out the strategy right here. All right. To get Lydian Lions? No. So here's the key. So I sent, remember, I'm sending Bitcoin to GS Trade. Now, the reason why I just bought that Bitcoin is because I needed to have some Bitcoin here to illustrate the point. Exactly, Fonda. So once I send my Bitcoin here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the market. Now, I'm intentionally losing money here so I can show y'all how to do it. So once my Bitcoin gets to GS Trade, now I've got Bitcoin here, I'm going to do the same action I just showed you. G999, BTC, I'm going to sell Bitcoin for G999. All right, I would click sell. I would buy G999 is what I'm trying to do. With a limit order, I'm going to click the person who's selling. That person's going to be very happy right now because they're going to make some money real quick. I'm going to sell my Bitcoin and buy G999. I'm going to get 28,000 G999. Now notice in the very beginning, I had 30,000. I'm still going to end up with 20,000. I lost 2,000 G999 to illustrate a point only. All right, I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And once you buy it, once you buy the G999 with the Bitcoin, now you have the asset to send to Lydia World to get double. Tell me if y'all do or don't understand that. Say do or don't. If you do understand it, say do. If you don't, say don't. Do, don't. Okay, I'll come back for you. I'll say it again. Do, don't. Okay, I got a couple of don'ts. All right, let me explain it again. All right, now that I've done it, I can explain it. All right, so I send the Bitcoin I earned from GSPartners to GS Trade. I trade the Bitcoin for G999. Why? Because in Lydia World, the G999 loads for double, whereas Bitcoin loads for regular. I want to fill with G999, not Bitcoin. So I'll send my Bitcoin to GS Trade to switch it for G999 because I get double my money inside of Lydia World. Now, you do understand it or you don't. Type it in. Do or don't. Double. Can you send it back to Lydia World to Bitcoin? You can. You can. All right, you got it? You got it? You got it? You got it. Great. Great. Now, most of the people in here, they knew that. Okay. Versa still says don't. Okay. Bring Versa Littell into the chat room, let that voice be heard for me. Somebody bring them in real quick, and then we're going to go to Q&A. You got to get it because Tanisha Glassman already told me sometimes I go too fast and they don't get it. You're going to get it tonight. So somebody bring that person in. Let's make sure. And when you're here, unmute yourself and tell me what you don't understand. Versa Littell. Are they there yet, you guys? Somebody help me out.
He's in.
Okay, Versa, explain what you don't get for me. We're family here, so don't feel bad. Explain it. Unmute yourself. There's an unmute button. I'm clicking to ask you to unmute. Unmute yourself. Okay, I'll keep moving until Versa is able to unmute, and then maybe they can ask their question. Does anybody else not get it? You need to unmute yourself, raise your hand or something. If you don't get it, this is critical because this, man, if y'all been to any of Mike Johnson's trainings, you don't waste your assets. And if you have a chance to double your money, your staters or your G999, don't load this with Bitcoin or Ethereum if you have G99 or staters. You're getting double your money. And Mr. Hyde is matching it. So you're getting 4 times your money. Mike Johnson, talk for a second, man. I just need to breathe, bro. I need to breathe.
Okay, one thing, Mr. Delco, I definitely want to share. The reason that he did not have a fee on GS Trade is because he has a Premier package. The Premier package, all transactions were 0 fees. So when he buys or sells, there's 0 fees because he had a Premier package. Those Premier package and above holders, you guys truly have an opportunity. So understand that. But the one thing that I wanted to ask Mr. Delco was that $69,000, was that gifted coins that were on your dashboard, sir?
Totally gifted.
So you're playing with house money. Everything he does with that is house money. Those were rewards that he received from some other things where his money was making money for him. You don't want to have lazy assets in this company, family. Put those assets to work. And what he's showing you now is how you're going to double the transaction he just made. Remember, he's paying roughly about 4/10 of a penny for the coins on GS Trade. But when he goes into the Lydian world, as Brother Abdul already shared with you, it's double for your trouble. He's getting 8/10 of a penny on his money. You win and you win. All you have to do is plug into this system, family. It works. Back to you, Mr. Delco.
Yeah, you know what? You can just keep on talking, man.
Well, there's one thing, Mr. Delco, that you started with, and for the new people, I think something we covered today on Onboard Live would help the new people tremendously. If you don't mind, sir, I would love to share. It's a very brief.
Absolutely. Do you need to share your screen?
Yes, sir. If I can
Yeah,
share my screen. Okay. And tell me if you can see my screen, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. The simplistic way to explain it, family, any metaverse certificate that you receive, you're getting 3 building strategies. Let me say that again, from the $49 all the way up to the $100,000 certificate. It doesn't matter which certificate you get, you're getting 3 benefits. The first benefit is citizenship voucher. As Mr. Delco indicated to you, dollar for dollar, whatever you paid for that certificate, they're going to match dollar for dollar in the Lydian world, and you can get citizenship. So if you bought a $10,000 certificate, you have $10,000 worth of citizenships that you can utilize in the Lydian world. That's one way you win. The second place is in the Lydian staters. Family, we're talking about mining with Lydian staters. You're making money consistently. Now your money is working for you like it's on steroids. Now that's another way that you're getting paid, because you can get paid daily with the mining certificates. Now watch this, family. Then you get the Meta Broker account. That's where, I mean, this is just crazy. You can make money on a daily basis, and you can pull your profits out daily if you choose. Or you can use a technique that Miss Nicole Nikki Knox shared on our Onboard Live this morning, where you could take those profits and reinvest it into your business. Now you're compounding your earnings. Everywhere you turn, this company sets you up for success. Now, all I'm discussing is what you receive when you secure a metaverse certificate. It's irrespective of the price, from a $49 certificate all the way up to a $100,000 certificate. Everywhere you turn with this company, you win. Thank you for allowing me to share it, Mr. Delco. And there's one other thing that I'll share with you. What we did do, we asked everyone if they would please take a screenshot of this. These are all of the certificates, and it shows you the cost, the load capacity, and what you're going to receive in your harvest period. Now, this is all of them with the exception of one. There's one that's missing, and that's the moon. And the moon is right here. It gets a program of its own. So I'm going to put it back up. So if you want to take a screenshot, and what I encourage people to do today on our quote unquote onboard live session, we encourage you to take a screenshot, sit down with your family, and figure out what works for you in your household. And I love Miss Tanisha Glaspie's strategy. Whatever you do, you want to make sure you can at least fill the minimum of a 30 to 40% load capacity.
There you go.
You never want your minimums to be your maximums. If you need 30%, go for 40%. If you can do 50%, do 50%. But set yourself up to win, family. You don't ever want to be looking over your shoulder. All of these are available to you in your back office. All I did was put it on what I call a cheat sheet. So at a snapshot, you can see, okay, what do I want to go after? And you can get as many of these as you want or as little of these as you want. They're all optional.
And Mr. Johnson, do me a favor.
Yes.
Post both of those in the leader groups.
Will do, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Anil Patel said, how much can you make on a brokerage account with investment of 10K? Mr. Johnson, how much can you make on a brokerage account? The real answer. Give him the real answer.
I'm going to give you the answer that Ms. Nicole Nikki Knox gave today. The profit opportunity is infinite.
It's infinite.
You have to understand.
Guys, why is Mr. Johnson saying that? Here's why. It's just like a Wall Street styled product. When Anil Patel, when you put that money into the hands of BD Swiss, they're one of the top 10 brokerage companies in the world. They're going to manage and trade your account for you. That daily profit could be -3, or it could be positive 3,000. It depends on market factors and how well that money performs that day. It depends on how well your portfolio performs that day. And I keep trying to prepare y'all's hearts and minds for this. Know what you're doing when you get into this game. It's a different game. In the market, the stock market sometimes drops 1,000 points. And everybody who doesn't have stocks, they go, oh my God, the people lost so much money today. Go back and look at the market in 2004 and look at it today. Those people aren't stressed. They're rich. They're playing the market. They know the ups and downs of the market. They don't stress about it, and they win more than they lose. You're gonna lose some, and you're gonna win some with the anticipation that you win more than you lose. And that's why BD Swiss is one of the top 10 brokerage firms in the world. This is gonna be amazing. And you get your 300% guarantee just by keeping a minimum in your account for 180 days. I'm gonna go over a couple of questions real quick. We're in the Q&A session now. So Mike Johnson, if you don't mind hanging there with me.
Sure, I'll be here, sir.
Why not? Now, this one's very sticky. This one's very sensitive. Why not buy G999 and GSPartners with Bitcoin and then send it to Lydian World? Here's why. I'm gonna give you 100. The G999 marketplace on GSPartners is there for convenience, meaning there are many times when I don't feel like jumping out in the market and sending tokens. I'm doing stuff real quick. I'll buy G999 right in the back office, move around what I need to move around, and I'm gone. But when I need to maximize my assets, I'm going to get it as cheap as I can. It's just like when you need gas and you're close to your house and Quick Trip is right there and gas is 20 cents higher. You don't have time to drive around and look for 20 cents cheaper gas. You want your gas right there, so you stop at the Quick Trip. You go get a loaf of bread while you're there, and you know it's $2 more, but you just want to get gas and go back home. It's convenience. There's a convenience fee in GSPartners because it's commissionable. In GS Trade, there's no commissions there. I'm getting a better price. I'm getting more coins that I'm sending to Lydian World. That's why I don't teach people to buy G999 in GSPartners just for the sake of trying to get the best price. Now, if you don't care about the best price and you just want the convenience, then by all means, go right there and get it on GSPartners and send it to Lydian World. But to maximize it, Joe, you stole the words out of my mouth. Send your Bitcoin to GS Trade, trade for G999, send that to Lydian World, double your money, and Mr. Height doubles that money. 4Xing it. You maximizing every dollar. And folks, should G999 go to $1, you're going to be mad that you didn't listen to what I just said. Maximize, folks. Maximize. All right. If you buy a Metaverse certificate, $49, do you get one free loaded? Okay, that's a common theme. The easier way is dollar for dollar match. If you just say that, it really doesn't matter how they manifest it. It's a $1 for dollar match. Do we have to pay a brokerage fee when they use BD Swiss? BD Swiss takes their fee out of the returns. I got some news for y'all. I don't even know how to tell y'all this. I don't want to mess your sleep up tonight, but I got to just tell you this. The game plan is, you get 100% commission on the Metaverse certificate, right? Everybody say right if you understand that. You get 100% commission on the Metaverse certificate when your person in your group through 9 levels buys one. Does everybody understand that? Okay. In other words, I know you're saying yes, but let me make sure that you lose sleep like I lose sleep when I know this stuff. All right. In other words, you built your organization and you've got, I'm not going to give you that many. I'm going to just pay you sponsored one. You sponsored one person. They sponsored 3. You've got 8,000 people on your team, and everybody gets a $399 certificate. You're going to get paid through 9 levels. If everybody bought a $399 certificate today, you'd make $200,000 today. Did you see that, Elmer? So you get paid on the front end. That messed me up. Well, you wouldn't get all of that because you only sponsor one person. You'd only get 3 levels. And you'd make $4,600. But still, doggone it, you need to sponsor 2 people to get 6 levels. So with 2 people, you'd earn, almost over $200,000. With 3 people who all sponsor 3, you'd earn over $600,000 with that $399 certificate. Did y'all pass out or y'all just quiet? What happened right there? I don't know. Y'all still with me? Can y'all see my screen? Mike Johnson, did I lose everybody?
Yes, sir. We could see your screen, but you were quoting the revenue numbers as opposed to the commission numbers, but it's all good. You get more, family.
I stopped. Yeah, I stopped.
Yeah, you
I
get
did.
more.
Right.
Yeah.
I should have stopped here. Okay. Yeah. So what? That's right. Okay. Let's go back and make it right, Mike. I want to say it right. I don't want to say more. I want to say it right. So 3 levels. So here, yeah, you'd make $200.
Right.
That's
there you
200
go.
bucks to the good. Sponsor 2 people. Thank you for that, Mike. I ain't got no ego, brother. You can let me have it. Here you made over 10 grand. Sponsor 3 people. Look at exponential growth, over $600,000. That could happen in a day, a week, a month, or a year. Who cares if it was a year? Who's making that in a year? Can you advocate for us to use our legacy points to buy more countries? Can you buy countries with legacy points, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know the answer to that. Can you buy countries with legacy points?
I don't think so anymore. I think that's over with, sir.
Okay, everybody's saying no too. These people
I think
know this
that
stuff.
window is closed.
All right. So that's why, and I had 3 people that asked that same question. That's why I don't buy G999 on GSPartners for the purpose of sending to Lydian World to load your certificate. It's still good, but you're paying about 30% more. So you're losing 30% in GS and Lydian World. Hope that makes sense. All right, I got some hands here. Versa, you're unmuted. You can speak. You can unmute yourself, Versa. You can speak. All right, while I'm waiting on you again. Oh, okay, Maurice Stafford. Go ahead, Mr. Stafford, you can speak.
Yes, so now the business packages are now in place again in a different way. So it's like almost like the Monopoly cards, right?
Okay, I'm gonna answer no, because I don't want you saying business packages. That's not what they are. So I'm gonna say no quickly on that. These are metaverse certificates, and the verbiage is vital. They're metaverse certificates, not business packages.
Okay.
This is a savings plan. This is a brokerage certificate and a mining certificate. You do both.
Okay.
So great question. I like the question because it brings more clarity. Gerald Outler, your line is live. You have the mic. Thank you, whoever that is helping me. I appreciate you. Gerald Outler, you have the microphone. Unmute yourself. All right, there you go. Okay, Derek Hicks, you're unmuted. Good evening.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening to you, brother.
Okay, good evening. Okay, I for some reason I just got my eyes set on that the Mercury certificate. So
I'm not mad at you, man. I'm not mad at you.
Okay, so I see it's $399 to get the certificate and it's $10,000 to load. Now
max load.
So now could I get that certificate for the trade, for the mining, the stators, and for the trade?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, and therefore, if I want to mine it, okay, I need to say if I max load the Mercury, okay, then Joseph Height, he will give me another Mercury certificate.
All right. That's where there's some ambiguity. He would have to give you another certificate with 10,000 in it. I don't think you get 150 of this on the second. I think you only get the 150 on the one you purchased. Does that make sense, everybody? Yes. He gives you the second certificate because max load is 10,000. He's giving you another 10,000. So you, in essence, have 2 accounts working for you. BD Swiss will be then trading 20,000 for you instead of 10,000. But you only gonna get 150 on this one.
Okay. Okay,
not 150. Well, not 150. I'm sorry, Derek. 300% on this one. I'm talking too fast.
Okay, because I was confused because if I want Mercury for the mining and the BD Swiss trading, I was thinking that I would have to load, both sides. That's is that correct, or
that is not correct? All right, great question though. Okay, now here's the distinction. You need to load the trader side, the meta broker side, not trader, say meta broker. You need to load the broker side 33 and the 3%, 1/3. You need to keep that 1/3 full to get the 300% return here after 18 months. On the mining side, Anything you load increases your mining power. If you loaded $100, you got $100 of mining power in Lydian staters.
Okay.
If you
That-
load 1,000, you got 1,000. There's no 300% on the mining side. The 300% is on the broker side,
Got it. That makes
right?
sense.
Right? You get rewarded between, okay, so this is Saturn, but assume this is Mars or whichever one you're talking about. You get the face value of this return on the mining based on how much you have. You've got $100. Okay, let me go back. Let me slow down. Let me get you right. All right, here's your Mercury. Your APY is 90%. You're gonna get 90% of $100 in mining, 90% of 1,000, 90% of 5,000, 90% of 10,000, 90% of $1. You're gonna get that APY on whatever you load it with on the mining side.
Mm.
Whatever you load in the broker, you're gonna get whatever the return is that day from BD Swiss. But if you keep this 1/3 full, you're gonna get this back 300% after 18 months. And it's gonna be paid weekly for 18 months. That's how
Wow.
you get it returned. Yes,
No brainer.
it is. My goodness, it is. All right. Thank you, Mr. Hicks. You brought some serious clarity right there. Next person, Ms. Jacqueline Addison. You can unmute. You have the mic.
Good evening, Coach. How are
Good
you?
evening. Good evening. I'm great. Good to hear you.
That's wonderful. I want to ask you about the metaverse discount code. Can you explain again how that affects the certificates and where to find it at?
Yes, indeed. So once you buy a certificate, the code is here. You copy it, and when you go to Lydian World, when you get ready to buy a citizenship
Copy.
simulator, let's say I've got those 98. Matter of fact, stand by 1 second. I'm in my wife's account. Stand by 1 second. All right,
All right.
financial, metaverse certificates. This is where it'll come. Your discount codes. Okay, I copy it. Got 98 Lydian Lions. I could come up here to the world map and I could click the simulator
Oh my.
and I could ask the simulator, where can I become a citizen for 98 Lydian Lions? Because that's what I got in my credits.
Oh.
You got it? You got it?
Uh-huh. Yes, thank you.
All right. And then here, actually, I can't find any. So let me just put a number in here. Let me put 1,000. Just assume that it was 1,000. Okay. Let's say you got 1,000 credits. And when I come in here, I can become a citizen here in North Caucasian Federal District. And there's probably some others. When I click there and I say become a citizen, I click it and I can put my code right there. It's going to take 90. It's going to take 98 Lydian Lions off of the price of 1,000. And I click become a citizen. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and do this because she has 27,000 Lydian Lions. I'm going to go ahead and get this for 1,000 Lydian Lions minus 98. I go ahead and click become a citizen. And now my wife is earning G999 and Lydian Staters in this new citizenship that I just gave her.
Awesome. So
Totally awesome.
can I ask you another question?
Absolutely. You have the mic.
The code is it the same as the address for the mining certificate? Is that the same?
Let me look. Stand by. All right. Let me look at this real quick. I don't know the answer to that, so let's go try to find it. So if I go to financial on this side, and I look, the code was CB697 and 96AB, and I go to GSPartners. No, it's not.
Okay. All right.
It's not. So here's where you get the code. It's going to show up here in Metaverse discount codes. Once you place it,
Okay.
go up right here. You have to click sync my Metaverse citizenship discount code. You have to click that and then it will,
Oh,
yeah.
all
So
right,
that's when they
gotcha.
come over here.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, because we're learning together. Look what I just did. I clicked that, it went from 98 to 247.
It went
Wow.
up?
Yeah, it went up because I forgot I placed her metaverse certificates. Yeah, it went up because, look, it brought them over. Here's those codes.
All right.
Got another 149 right here. That's incredible. Anyway,
Thank you.
wow, man, this thing is incredible. All right, Taruk, you may unmute yourself.
Hi, Mr. Delco, Bishop Young. We did a metaverse and we got the citizenship voucher, but for the life of me, when I looked at the map after it was done, the voucher did not kick in.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I'm gonna ask Alex about that tomorrow. This is brand new, so we're in a little beta. I'll ask Alex about that. Send me a text tomorrow. Ms. Otetiani, send me a text tomorrow to remind me to ask Alex that, please. Okay, I hope you got all that. Ms. Deb Nixon, you have the microphone. Welcome to the platform.
Hey, Coach Dalgo. I had a similar question to Tatiana, and thank you for answering that. But I wanted to ask you, when you strategize and when we get together with our folks and we strategize, you know, the Lydian Stater side versus this new trading side.
Hold on, Ms. Deb. Deb, hold that question for a second. I got to show y'all something ridiculous.
Okay,
Were
show me.
y'all just on the screen when I showed y'all my wife's income wallets? I showed you, I claimed everything. Mike Johnson, you were there, right? You guys, did y'all see?
Yes, I was.
Okay, and I zeroed it out, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Okay, let me show y'all something really just absolutely sick. If y'all don't hurry up and join this company and get to work, look at the Lydian Stater. Look, something happened.
Wow, that bump.
Y'all, I claimed them all. Something literally recently just happened since we've been on the call. That's $500 my wife made on this call.
This is what I'm saying. I think you're getting the same bonus on the Stater side as we're getting on the trading side. It seems like we're getting the same. Do you see that?
I don't know what's going on, right? Honestly, I truly don't. I don't understand what just happened. I'm going to go ahead and claim that 0.67. Y'all saw me. I hit total claim. And look, it just did that real fast. And over to my balances, there it is. Look at that. I can't make it up. Y'all saw it. Stuff's happening over here. These payouts going crazy. Like an electric meter. Thank you, Tim. I got your text. Tim, if you can text me that again tomorrow, just to make sure I don't miss it. I want to make sure we get that nailed down.
Well, I'm glad you saw what I saw, because I was like, wait a minute, I'm doing both and I'm seeing the same returns. And so thank you, because wow, this company, I'm just done. This company is like, man, if you're not in this company, I don't know where you're going to be to grow your money. It just makes no sense. This is sick.
Phew. Okay, so go ahead and ask your question, Ms. Deb. We got a little sidetracked there.
No, it's okay. I got sidetracked too because it's too exciting. But my question was, as we're doing these certificates, I'm understanding that when we do the 1/3 in the G999 and we choose the trading side versus the mining side, once we do the 1/3, it gives it 100% fill. Is that right?
Say it again. I lost you.
Okay. If we choose the BD Swiss side
Uh-huh.
over the Lydian Lions trading side,
Mm-hmm.
or mining side, forgive me. Once we put in 1/3, we'll automatically see it fill. For example, the 49. If you put in the 1/3 of 25,000 G999, will it automatically be full? That's my question.
It's dollar for dollar. So let's look at the Proxima Centauri. It's dollar for dollar. We have to be clear. So here it is. Let's say you buy the 49. You've got to keep this 1/3 full to get 300% back on this after 18 months. 1/3 would be, well, I like to say $200. Okay. If once you put $200, you keep it at $200 for 18 months, Ms. Deb, you're going to get this back $150. You're going to get 300% back. You clear on that part?
I
But
am
from-
clear on that part. The
but
part
from
that I'm
the
not
day-
clear on it. Okay, go
From
ahead.
the
Sorry.
day you put, as soon as you buy it because you're in this bonus period between July 1st, from the day you buy it, every dollar you put in, you're getting $2. All right.
So
You
what's
put
the
in $1.
So what's the significance of getting 25,000 G999 to do the 1/3? That's the part where I'm a little
Huh.
confused.
Yes, because great question. Here we go with the clarity. Watch this, guys. So 25,000 G999s times 0.004, which is the price of it on the market right now. That's $100. That's $100. When you use G999 to fill it, how much you getting in the certificate? Somebody type it in the chat room.
Isn't it 3x?
It's 2x.
Woo, there's the fill right there.
There you go. There it is.
All right. I'm ready. Let's go. Get
There
these
you
49.
go.
Family, get these 49s with
Hey.
25,000 G999 and let's go.
Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, look, if you have 100,000 G99 or 1,000,000 G9, look, I like what Stephen London Morris said. G999 has some massive utility. I wouldn't use all my G999s, but some for sure. You're getting 4 times your money. They giving you 2x in Lydia World, and Mr. Height is doubling it, dollar for dollar. Light bulb came on. That's hey, I said if I can reach one, my sister Smith, if I can get one of y'all to get it, it's fine with me. And Greg McKay said mining is 2 cents. And I think that's right. Mr. McKay, are you 100,000% sure on that? I don't want to just say some stuff. Greg McKay sharp, so I'm gonna go with that. And Joe Olivier saying yes. Okay, 2 cents. Deb Nixon said it too. They know. Hey, I'm not the Lydia World expert. I gladly admit that. Beautiful, Pastor Pam. Thank you. All right, let me see if we got any other questions. I'll give you guys another couple of minutes. Miss Evelyn Benford, your line is live. Hey, sis.
Hi, how are you?
What's going
I
on?
have a question on the metaverse certificates.
Okay.
You said after you minimize them filling, after 18 months, you get your 300%. But is that just on the first certificate?
No,
Because
that's on
the second
no,
certificate.
no, that's on any certificate that you purchase. If you keep that certificate's 1/3 full requirement to keep it active, you get 300% on that purchase as well.
Even
on
though
that
the
purchase.
other ones say 24 months, 30 months.
Yeah, because that's the reward period. That's how long it's rewarding you. Okay. All right. I'm glad you said this. Let me slow down. Let me give it to you. Look, all this stuff right here, all these stats are for the mining. There are no stats for the brokering because the brokering could be nothing is relevant in the brokering side because they can't tell you it's going to be 120% because it could be 400%. It might be 1% that day. There's no set amount on the brokering side. These stable stats are dictated by Lydian World, so they can give you absolutes. The brokering side is based on the free market. It's based on how your certificate performs daily with BD Swiss.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
All right.
And the other question is can you just repeat those steps of how you went from Bitcoin, you sold your Bitcoin to trade, and then from trade, you changed it to G99? Can you just repeat those steps?
Yes. You see my whiteboard?
Yes.
Okay. if you have Bitcoin, trade it for G999. The best place I think to do it is in GS Trade. Got me? Take those G99s that you got in GS Trade and send it to Lydian World. You're gonna get 2x the market price.
Yeah, I understand that part. I didn't understand the part. I understood how you took the Bitcoin and send it to trade, but when you did the selling and the buying, that's what confused me.
So many people are already earning Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether in GSPartners. Send that to exchange it for G999 in the market on GS Trade. That's what I was alluding to. Now you can send it from GS Trade, your G99 to Lydian World, and there you can fill your certificate. You're going to get 2x from the market, and Mr. Hite's going to match you dollar for dollar.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, outstanding. Outstanding. Anybody else? Let's see. All right, that was all the hands. All right, so I've got a few people on the platform. I want to give some final words. I'm going to start with Mike Johnson because he just jumped in here. He wasn't on the schedule. Mr. Johnson, first of all, thank you, man, for being that guy, the numbers gentleman. Last words from you on your side. Anything you want to share with us?
Thank you for bringing me on the panel. And these metaverse certificates are pure fire. You may not understand it right now, but that's okay. Get as many of them as you can, and you'll figure it out along the way. And as you can see, a lot of us are getting monies from places we don't even know where the money's coming from, but that's okay. That's a beautiful problem to have. You win and you win. Thank you, sir. Back to you.
That's a problem I want to have. And then my illustrious sponsor, Mr. Nate Hines, is on the platform. Wait a minute, Lauren Spencer. Let me get you, Lauren, before I bring Mr. Hines out to give us some closing comments. You can unmute yourself, Lauren, and be recognized. You may have raised your hand inadvertently. I don't see you unmuting yourself. All right, no worries. So, Mr. Hines, I'll go over to you for last words, brother.
Man, this is just getting, I just call this night amazing. And one thing I want to reiterate with everybody right now, because we are in a whole different platform. This is a wealth platform. You want to make sure whatever you got on your schedule for Thursday night training, I don't care what you got on your plate, you're going to scrape all that junk off your plate and be on Mike Johnson's training. Every training right now is highly important, especially between now, because this promotion is between now and July 1st. What we all got to do is accelerate our pace to gain experience. We got to get the knowledge in this space, because this thing is going to catch fire. It's going to start moving so fast, and we can't blink our eyes. I'm noticing right now, this thing is moving fast. This whole thing is moving fast. So we can't afford to miss a training. And, I'm glad Mr. Mike Johnson's on this platform. The knowledge that he pours out on Thursday night. Look, guys, I want everybody right now that's on this platform, I don't care who was asleep, you can go throw some cold water on them and tell them to be on this training with Mr. Mike Johnson, because what we're doing right now, this is life-changing. This is a life-changing event. So, hey, Mr. Mike Dalco, man, phenomenal training. Hair standing on my arms, man. Oh my gosh, this is straight fire. So I'm glad to be on this platform. Glad we are part of something so big. I'm glad we're making history. We can really change so many people's lives. So much wealth about to be created. So hey, family, get ready. Back to you, Mr. Dalco.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for attending the training night. I want to thank Roger Williams, Gwendolyn Williams, and Tanisha Glaspie.
Mike Johnson got his hand up over there.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Johnson.
It is one thing, Mr. Delco, and I thank you, Mr. Hines, for the kind words, but something happened tonight, family, that I don't think a lot of people caught. Mr. Delco got so excited that he literally backed up a little bit, because once this starts to kick in, a lot of you will feel what Mr. Delco went through tonight. So thank you, Mr. Delco, for your transparency, and thank you for just laying it out there, because we're all learning as we go. But the more you learn, the more you earn. Back to you, Mr. Delco. Thank you, sir, for your transparency.
Thank you so much. It's been a great night. I just like hanging out with you guys. Sometimes I'm just kind of being verbose just because I don't want to leave y'all, but we'll have another event real soon. Gear up for London, gear up for GSPartners. We're doing something massive. You guys saw the festivities. I want to make my last comment. People were saying, where's the interview from Mr. Hyde? And I'm sure there were some factors out of their control where they couldn't get the interview aired. But I assure you, I promise you, they most likely got some really good footage, and they'll be coming with us with some sort of videos and tools we can use. But is it just me, or was the fact that he had the Lydian Lion t-shirt on in the ring before millions of people better than an interview? Like, what in the world? Who got pictures? Like, that was the interview for me. So that was incredible. He had BD Swiss on his shorts, Lydian World on his shirt, the lion. And folks, we're in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing with the right people. Y'all have a great night. Sleep well. Get ready for the power call tomorrow with the doctors, Dr. Hollins. Good night, everybody.